enjoying the SoCal weather. I love it. Where's everybody else? I thought I was running late. Started off with the dark side, then I still had a dark side, but a good side. But then I got to play pool at the same time, so that was great. And here we go. All right.
How you doing, man? Good to see you. What's happening? So there's us too. Good.
Yeah. I thought I was late.
I think maybe, I know Nemo's here. I don't know if we can do pre-questions if you guys want to do pre-questions. How much money did you lose? Okay, good. So I don't know you anything? Okay. But all the people I paid to show up, we'll talk later.
Good answer.
Wait, so remind me what season you're from again?
Wild Force.
Wild Force. Okay. You go ahead. Okay.
But no, it was weird for me because they were already on set for. See, I came in beginning of February, I want to say. They had started in November, so I remember they were in. Jack and Jessica and Allison and Phil and Ricardo were in the same room watching, and I won't forget it. They were watching Air Force One, Harrison Ford.
Air Force One.
Walked in. Ilya, Master Org, was the first terrorist that Harrison Ford hit with the chair in that. So yeah, that was ironic that he was in the and they were watching that. They came in and I was like, hey, what's up guys? I'm number 6. And they were like, what?
Okay.
They played a joke on me. What? Who? Number? We don't know anything numbers, and I was like really shy. I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. Number 6. Okay, whatever, dude. Anyway, we're just watching this movie. You want to sit down? Okay. No, we're messing with you, dude. Hey, how are you? Shaking hands. And so to answer the question, it was they were very welcoming, and the rest is history. We're friends ever since.
Hey, man,
and met this cat last November in Dallas.
How's it going, man?
So the question was, what was it like showing up later? Well, most of us did show up later than our first 5 Rangers,
What was it
I
like
reckon.
in terms of just
Like camaraderie and like joining a cast that had already formed kind of a friendship or a crew.
I had what? I had Gemma. That's true. But we were alone. Have you even watched it? Have you watched it? It was like, because the other characters
He's
say that.
testing your fandom now.
It's Gem and Gemma. Yep.
Gem and Gemma.
What was it like? It was. You mean from the actor's point of view, mainly?
Yeah, I
right?
guess just as like going in, it's like being a part of a new school, I guess.
Well, I had actually worked with Ari, who was the Blue Ranger on a previous project, so it's not like I didn't know everyone, but yeah, there is a kind of thing where there is a slight kind of, I don't know, like a
click almost.
Yeah, but it's not, it wasn't like anything like crazy, because, they know you're coming in and they're welcoming too. You're all a part of the same team, but there is, it is, I don't know, that's a good question.
My cast was already almost sick of each other, so me coming in, I kind of like shook it up. I was like a breath of fresh air, and they were like, "Oh, a new guy, thank you." And I was like full of energy and full of life, and they were like, "We're so tired, and we don't want to talk to each other," and I shook things up and made
there you go.
I think I at least tried to bring some energy to it, and I think I fit in seamlessly. We could talk to them; it might be different.
That Cameron Jibo guy. No, I will say I did kind of miss out on like the full boot camp. Like you got told that they had this full-on like week boot camp or however many weeks it was, and it's like you come in and it's like, oh, where's the boot camp? Yeah, this Power Rangers boot camp. It's like, oh, you don't get one. That was for on my season anyway. I'm not sure about you
They
guys.
trained
but
for like 2 weeks
Yeah.
beforehand, and then another week in New Zealand.
yeah, and I was looking forward to it. I was like, yeah, that's sick. Like Power Rangers boot camp? Hell yeah. I was like, nope.
I got trained.
I know.
It was too much.
No, they gave us like a couple of days or something, but it wasn't like a full-on boot camp. Jeff?
Yeah. What
When
was
it
the? I got in here late. What was the question? Okay, I'm gonna answer that question, but first, I want to do an Instagram of you guys. Can you guys all scream for me? Are you guys cool with that?
I wasn't ready for that. I should have done that too. God
You
damn
guys
it.
are so awesome. Thank you.
Nice.
It's live. It's actually not live, but it's on.
I'll steal it from your social pages.
Steal it. Steal away.
And then I'll just say I did it.
Andrew did a live
Joining
thing
late.
earlier.
You know what? It was weird because they did treat me. I got treated exactly how my character got treated me when I first got to set. Everyone was working really hard, and I was traveling around Auckland, and they were just so frustrated with me, which was really good because my character kind of went through that trajectory. So yeah, that's how it went. And thank you guys for the cheer. It looks amazing.
Hi, my name is Eminem. No, I'm kidding.
Hi,
What was it like to be coming in to the season as the Sixth Ranger? To be honest with you, I didn't even know that I was the Sixth Ranger. I just was told I was going to be a Power Ranger, and then after I was on there, I realized that. But they had actually told Chris, the Red Ranger, don't like that guy, don't hang out with him, don't go to his house, and don't talk to him. So what did I do? I went and found the girls. And then after I found the girls, he got jealous, and he's like, okay, now I need to be his friend. So, but no, coming into the sets, halfway through the season, it's like those guys already had everything all set up. They're buddies, and I'm this outcast, fifth wheel, sixth wheel, however you want to call that. But everybody clicked pretty well, so it went easy enough that I guess they accepted me. I'm still here.
You're not dead.
Now, are we all sixth, or are some of us seventh, or
I'm like a 5
you're
or something,
like a fifth,
right?
half,
6, 7.
I know.
4.5?
Crashing the party.
You're a sixth, right?
Yeah. I think I'm seventh.
Seventh. Okay,
Right?
that's cool.
Tied. No. Because you know how they all have the numbers and the.
You got to remember
I
for
think I'm 7. Right? Wait. No, the crocodile. She wasn't a crocodile. There was no crocodile in my. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Are you guys arguing with a Power Ranger? Holy cow, what's wrong? Somebody's going to get beat up.
You got to remember, it's been at the very least for each of us. It's been 5 years since we were even.
No, I only remember because so it's going to be a plug, but I mean they just gave me a free jacket. So this is you know how in my season we got like crappy tracksuits, and then I wanted the cool leather jackets that the core Rangers had. Well, they made me this black leather jacket, and it's the gold version of it. But they were it's not finished. They were gonna put the number on the back, so that's the only reason why I know that there's a number because they recently. There you go, 7. Yeah. Saturday Jackers is out there in the middle. Yep. Pink.
I would have to say rainbow so that I had all the colors.
There you go. OP.
The LGBTQ Ranger.
Word. That was good.
Oh yeah, they have an LGBT. Yeah. I don't know. I personally, I still wanted to put on the Christmas Silver Ranger, the red and green. You know, that was something that I'm jealous that I didn't get to do, among other things.
Instead of blue and gray, I'd probably go straight gray, represent the Dallas Cowboys.
Wait, who are you doing that to?
Am I allowed to stand in line and ask questions too, or? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
anything that we walked off with from set by accident. I accidentally got the chair that I was setting in during, when we take a break, sit in the chair. I accidentally got that.
You guys probably know, half of you guys, maybe none of you. I borrowed my suit.
Did you really?
I did.
Sick.
I didn't get the armor because that was too much to borrow. But the spandex, I definitely borrowed.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was a good boy. I didn't really take anything, so we just pass along to Cameron Juice.
That was nice. You do your thing, because he's got a whole thing.
Oh yeah, they gave us our whole wardrobe. I mean, they had first, second unit, then stunt double, but they let us keep the, I guess what they said, $1,000 custom made jacket, which is out at my booth. Then I had black leather pants, which I don't exactly fit into anymore. It's been about 17 years, and then the what's that?
No, that's fine.
Expand, well, or buy a new pair, to kind of, match. But, yeah. But, no, they were, well, yeah, because Disney at the time in '02 had bought it from Saban
Yeah.
before Saban bought it back from Disney. So Disney had pretty much was ready to make it non-union and move it to New Zealand. And Jeff, y'all were the year after, right? Jeff, y'all were the year after, right? Or was it 2 that went to New Zealand?
Oh, we were in New Zealand? Is that the question? I was taking a picture of this guy. I'm
No,
so sorry.
after us, because we were last year in L.A.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and then
Ninja
y'all-
Storm was in LA, in New Zealand before us, the year before. So we're year 2?
Yeah, it was 2.
Yeah.
2 after that, yeah. So I guess basically they just wanted to get rid of everything. So I guess we kind of lucked out on that. And they just gave us, What's that?
They locked my
Hand-me-downs?
season. They locked my season up.
Really?
I'm
They
talking.
wouldn't give you guys anything.
No, I mean I couldn't even get the fake plastic secondhand version of my bracelet.
The question
that I
was,
got. like,
what-
they
Sorry,
went
you should have
through-
borrowed
They
it.
went through our
Yeah,
trailers.
that's the question.
They went through our trailers. They went through our backpacks. They didn't let us have.
They
I
even
think
let the
it's like all the-
security guards
it's all
go
the-
and grab stuff in our set.
And it's all the seasons before that had like actually borrowed stuff that they cracked it down on you
yeah,
guys. So.
yeah, they.
So thank
And we
our
even,
season,
like-
yeah. Okay, I didn't borrow anything, but like what was borrowed from my set was like all of the leather jackets and like some guns and stuff. So,
Those are good borrows.
yeah.
Well, my leather jacket was made custom or fit to me, and it was Italian glove leather, which is like
Whoa,
super
okay.
soft and fancy, and it's also silver. So it was like a $2,000 to $3,000 jacket.
Dude.
And so now, if I ever go to a Power Rangers sponsored event, like a Saban or now Hasbro, they'll bring my jacket.
Should have borrowed it from.
They'll put it on me, and then they'll literally rip it off me and take it back. Like
Okay.
they're strict. Yeah, they're like, okay, thank you. And take it back. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Oh, they're
I'll
strict.
just push you down after.
Yeah, they're strict. Yeah. Get out the field.
Yeah, spit at you like Melissa just spitting.
We
at
have a
you.
line. We should let them.
Yes.
We're rambling.
Hi, my name's Andy Heaton from Pennsylvania. I play Ty from Digimon.
What's up, Andy?
My question to you guys is, say Saban or President Adam, doesn't matter at this point, contacts you guys and says, guys, I realize how awesome you all are. I want to give you a due. I want to do a tribute to all the 6 Rangers of the past. What will it take to get you guys here to share?
Make it union.
Unionize the show would be that would be something to bring us back for like a season.
No, well, here's the thing. A lot of people, they'll ask,
That'd be
like,
such a
especially with
great
the anniversary episode, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, are you coming back?" Or like, if they ask you back, but actually, should I bring this up? No, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it.
It would take
I don't
no.
know.
I mean, obviously they'd have to pay us, and they would have to treat us like a real cast member, just like they did for the Legendary Rangers in the Legendary Battle. It was essentially like that. They cut a deal that was very fair and very. I guess it was as lucrative as being just a ranger on our season, but just for 1 or 2 episodes. So
But some of us actually can't come back to Power Rangers. A lot of people don't know because it's a non-union show, and if you're in the
Oh,
union,
yeah,
you
you're-
actually
yeah,
can't.
yeah, yeah.
Go,
Oh,
you
yeah, I
can't
guess
do
we
it.
can't go
That's-
back now.
That's what I'm saying. That was
Oh,
my
yeah.
point.
I'm a Disney
You
actor,
just-
and they never
you
reuse
literally
Disney
can't do it.
actors, so
Nope.
sorry, guys. I wish I was coming back.
Red was awesome enough. Why not use the 6 Rangers?
Yeah. Forever special.
I agree. I agree with that. That's fantastic.
Good question.
Great question.
Let Hasbro know.
Alright, my name is Lucas Pond, and I love watching Power Rangers. I really like the 6th and X Rangers. They're really awesome.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
We like you.
I also want to have a gold medal. This is for Jason David Frankie, those not here, but tomorrow. I really want to show this to him because I won the gold medal in Taekwondo at J-Track tournament 3 years ago.
Congratulations, man. You should be a ranger.
So for you guys, when you play the 6 Rangers, does it actually change your life?
I got a little bit taller.
Yeah, we get stretched out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely changes your. It's an entire life experience. Like, how many Power Rangers are there in this world? 100?
Yeah, about there.
Six
And how many
Ranger or not.
6th Rangers are there
Yeah.
in the world?
10?
Even less.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're as special gets. I would ride the short bus if I had to. It's awesome. It's made things so much different in life. You know, from being able to come to things and do things like this. Now we can start the show, guys. Let's go.
Hey, thanks, dude. Congratulations. And Southworth. Buffest Power Ranger in the room. Dan Southworth.
So I apologize for coming in late on you guys. I just got in, so.
So to recap, what was it like joining a cast late? Except you didn't, did you?
I did join the cast late. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was that like?
What was that like?
Did they already have like?
I remember thinking, man, that means I missed out on 12 extra episodes of getting.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
There you go. No
That's what
weird.
that was like.
No weird like cliques in the cast that you had to like infiltrate or prove yourself.
I don't. They, for most people, their memory fails them, and my cast tells me that they didn't think that there was anything off or that there was any animosity. But when I joined, I thought that they were kind of new to the what's it called? No, not the acting world. They were sort of new to the whole scheme of how Power Rangers works. So they thought I was there to replace one of them.
Oh, what?
And I let them believe that for about 2 weeks.
That's good.
You ask them now, they have no recollection of that, but that's
That's
fine.
good. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
So, first off, thank you guys for all taking pictures with me. I think you have to take my pictures with the 6 Rangers.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
And then, Dan got edited into this, but I'm still going to ask the same question. Team Silver, Team Gold, or Team White?
What are you asking me about these teams?
Any in general. Which team are you going to decide?
Which team am I what?
If you had to choose one, if you had
I don't
to
know
choose
if
one.
you see the color of this helmet here. Maybe that's why I'm confused.
I think that was just option A, B, and C, but he just threw in D. Final answer.
Yeah, I think all these guys are pretty rad. It wouldn't matter to me.
I don't have to choose because I got to be all of it. I got my
And the
whole
winner
gold bar.
is.
I'm like silver, gold, red, green, white. Yeah, I'm all of them. Sup, dude? Cool hat.
Hello.
So, 6/7/whatever special number ranger usually gets their own special Megazord, while the other rangers have to cram together in their own separate one. It's like having your own personal giant robot.
It's very spacious. I have a big screen TV inside mine.
Yeah, people always trying to come crash in my Megazord.
Yeah.
Gets lonely.
Definitely feel separate.
It gets lonely.
I never have to worry where the remote is because I know where I left it last.
Oh.
You had a remote in yours, huh? That's amazing.
Oh,
I
yeah,
I would just think what I wanted it to do.
Yeah.
Well, you had higher technology. You had okay, I'm gonna.
Down the
Okay,
universe.
I'm gonna have to talk to my representative about that.
I don't know. What else?
Hi, my name's Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
Kind of
No, it was actually
It's
a
a long
privilege
room,
for
buddy,
him
and
to
there's
have
3
our
more.
powers. It was a privilege for him to have the powers.
It really was
yeah.
a privilege.
Yeah.
He felt
them-
special
for them
because he
to
had
be
a
on-
little of all of us up in him.
Yeah. What was
It makes him feel very special.
Okay.
It's like being blood brothers. A little here, a little here, a little here. You did
Wait a
that-
minute,
That
so
test 20.
Saban-
What was that called? The test 23 or whatever. You test your blood and see where you come
23
from.
andme.
You have so many origins now.
Yeah. I have all 23.
Even from like other galaxies from in space.
So they finally found a way to hire one actor to play all the Power Rangers.
That's
That sounds like Saban.
But why aren't you still there if you are the ultimate forever one?
Why am I
You would
still
think that if you were the baddest to the bone, that they would have said, "Here, let's put you on another show and another show and another."
Oh,
show."
because I'm out in the galaxies now, multiple galaxies fighting what you guys on Earth can't fight.
Yes. Thank you for doing that for us.
Guys, I'm going to sit
fine,
down there
fine,
with you guys
fine,
and watch
fine.
this, you know.
But I'm
soon
also
enough.
keeping them from coming to Earth, so you guys have some bad guys here, and I'll take care of the rest. But I'm also you're helping me because I have your powers, so thank you.
Listen, he has not only all of our powers, but all of our arrogance combined. Just have to let it roll, man. Roll.
So the part of your question, did we study our Sentai counterpart? I was halfway through the year before I ever knew there was a Sentai.
Same.
Sorry.
I got a couple episodes in before Azim was like,
Yeah.
"These are DVDs from Japan.
I love Azim.
Watched it?
Watch these."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" And yeah, they put him in, and it's like, "This guy's nothing like me. What?" Like,
What was he like?
oh, he was flamboyant and a little more feminine, a lot more feminine than me. Very colorful. His costume was way different. Like, they totally strayed from my Sentai counterpart.
I watched before I shot anything. I got a bunch of DVDs from the Sentai footage, and he was like, oh man, that was.
They're so weird.
Aberkiller was so amazing to watch. Yeah, I can't hold a straw against him.
Oh, my guy was a super fan. My Sentai, he's
a
like a
fanboy?
super fan of the Megaforce Rangers. He was like a fanboy of the Megaforce
Oh.
Rangers.
I've not watched any Sentai besides the first episode of Goanja, and I kind of left it at episode 1. Huh? I need to give it a shot, right? All right. Yeah, so my guy was kind of like psychotic, and he was like super like cool and serious and kind of like yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but then again, ours all
Thank
sport,
you.
so.
I just have a statement for Dan real quick. I've seen you in other things outside of Power Rangers when you played the village. You know, outside of that, I thought it was awesome.
I don't know why, but I suddenly remembered this strip club from 4 years ago. There was a pole dance and a G-string. I don't know.
Did any of you know that you were going to be the Sixth Ranger before the show actually aired? And if you did not know, after the fact when you found out what you were doing with your skill deficit?
I think we all pretty much knew as a Sixth Ranger before it started airing.
I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know. I was
Actually,
just
I
a guy
didn't know
named
either.
Trent.
They didn't tell you?
Yeah.
Wow. No, I knew it was a Sixth Ranger within a couple
I thought I was going to
of-
be some obscure villain for 3 episodes, and that would have been it.
I thought I was just going to be a waiter. The waiter in the show at Haley's. Yeah.
They told me, I knew I was going to be the Sixth Ranger because I actually auditioned for the Sixth Ranger after being told that I was the favorite for the Red Ranger. So the producers and the casting director had told me that I was their pick for the Red Ranger, and then Chaim Saban came in and threw me out and put Andrew
That
Gray in,
Chaim.
and then so then I got the call from them saying, "We're sorry, you're not the Red Ranger. Will you please come back in a few months and audition again for the Silver Ranger?" So I did. So that's how I found out that I was the Sixth Ranger and not the Red Ranger and not the Sixth Ranger and then the Sixth Ranger. Crazy.
Well, that's really cool. You thought you were a waiter, so you didn't have to do
totally thought I was
backflips
a waiter.
and
No.
and show weird stuff to audition 17 times. and
No,
go to 10 different
our
places.
You didn't
auditions
have
were
to audition
not
17
like
times?
any of that. We just acted a scene. My scene, I argued with my dad, which they used portions of it. You know the episode where I find the wormhole or the right? It was really funny. It was so awkward to shoot that. It was basically that scene, but darker because they were trying to make it a more mature Power Rangers, and then Disney kind of like took a samurai sword to it and
I had a feeling when he
Soften
said
it
that
up.
he was just thinking he was a waiter. His audition part was, here, let's do this. Yeah, well, you do.
yeah, no.
Are you kidding? My God, you win!
You make a really good waiter, by the way. I'd hire you.
Wait, on the other hand, too.
Was it Clash for Control? Where do you guys remember that episode from Time Force? I think I realized while we were making that episode, I said to myself, I think I'm one of these Red Rangers. It was really weird to have that happening as we were making the episode. Go ahead.
First of all, you guys are awesome.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing your characters show up. And my question is for all you guys. Would you have liked your characters to have had some romances in your seasons?
Yeah, I got to touch Kira's shoulder. Yes. Yeah. I actually saw her last night. She says hi to everyone.
Actually,
No.
She
I mean,
was tied up, like, can't get
Tech-
away to a tree.
how far does... Oh, sorry, go on. Sorry, I didn't realize you were done. No, I was just wondering how far has... Sorry, I haven't seen a lot of seasons, but how far has Power Rangers gone with romance?
Not very.
Sometimes they kiss, so not... Do they act...
There was
Two
a kiss in
kisses?
Time Force, wasn't there?
Because you made that joke, and I was... There was a,
Well,
no,
there
no,
was
no,
a
I mean,
romance in Time Force. I
Okay,
can
what's the
tell you that.
furthest? Have they made out? Has there been any makeout sessions or no? Just a kiss.
Just a kiss.
I
I think you're missing one there because
I like-
Astronema and Zane
There was definitely some chemistry.
totally made out.
I'd say there was definitely some chemistry between me and Allison.
Yeah, for me it was just a shoulder.
Orion
was
will
fine
never
by it.
love again. Sorry.
And Princess Shayla and
so
I
sorry.
had plenty of romance.
No
too,
one's
so
answered the
that was all
question.
season long.
And there was a bromance between me and Wes.
Loudermilk and I formed quite a bromance, I think.
There was a lot of romance in the air.
Yeah. Male heavy show. Thank you for your question.
Hi, I'm Seth from Pennsylvania.
Hey, Seth from Pennsylvania.
What's up, Seth?
What's up, Seth from Pennsylvania?
Back for Power Rangers Tiger Force and doing something that maybe you've never done before, but still as your character.
So Cameron and I did Hyperforce. It was honestly, it was like 10 years since I played my character, and then I played. It was good to kind of like revive the guy, you know, and just play him again. Kind of surprisingly, I don't know how it was for you, but I kind of just fell right into it. Yeah. I mean, I guess it would be different. You know, there was less time for you, but even
was
after 10
almost-
years, it was like I just fell back into him. It
was like 5
really
years for
interesting.
me.
He's a natural.
Okay, 5 years.
It was a lot.
It was fun, though.
Enough
It was really
time that
fun.
I was like, oh, I was a little nervous and like, what if I don't do it justice? What if, you know? But with such an open format, with the improv and the kind of like art role playing kind of vibe of it all, it came quite naturally.
Yeah, yeah. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
with
it
it.
was a blast.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for the question.
Our next question. Before I say my question, what I'll say is, I have to admit it right now. Q-Rex would eat all of your swords for lunch! No, man. Not your Q-Rex. Dan Silver's Q-Rex!
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry. Love you, bro. But anyway, this was from Mike Jid.
Oh.
Don't hate me, guys. I
Wait,
can't
what's
help
the
it.
original question? Would you eat your Zord for lunch? Is that what you said? That's what I heard. That's what I.
the Q-Rex Megazord, which is apparently his.
Which apparently is his.
Oh.
Did Q-Rex would eat all of your Zords of Elijah?
Oh.
My actual question
Okay,
is for
all
you,
right.
Mike.
Sure. Shoot.
Would you love to do an all Gold Ranger team up? And would your character like the song, the Zeo theme, the Zeo character theme, Go Gold Ranger?
I like gold. I like gold.
Is that Goldfinger? Is that Goldfinger just then?
Gold all of my
I haven't
wrist.
heard the Zeo. Can you sing it? The song. Can you sing it for me, please? No, sing on. Yeah.
Yes, lightning strong as steel. Watch out for when he appears.
I like gold. I like gold.
Well, I would like it if it had Goldfinger like throughout it. But would I like the song? Yeah, I would like the song. That was the question, right? And would I like an all gold team? Hell yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? I'll be blinded. I'll be,
Hypotheticals.
Did you really get struck by lightning, or did your character get struck by lightning? Because I don't know. Sorry,
It's a good question.
How did it feel to get struck by movie lightning or real
It
lightning?
really
'cause I
pulled the
haven't-
powers out of me and put powers back into me. And, the day we shot that, it was really bright on my eyes. Hurt.
I'm trying to.
They actually tased him for the show. So
They did it in reverse, really. It's just lightning bolts coming out of me.
That's way too much work.
Alpha is very proud, yes. Thank you.
I'm just posting. I'm tagging you guys all in.
Hi everyone, my name is Jess. I just want to know how was parenting as an acting experience for all?
Yeah.
how was it as an acting experience?
Yeah, it was my first gig, so I went in there and thank you. Very lucky. That was my first gig, but I went in there and I didn't really know too much about like your placing, you're hitting your X, your spot. So I was like, I remember sitting there with Jack and Phil the first day of shooting. I looked over them. I'm like, I've got to hit that right there, or else the whole thing. And they're like, oh wow. And then say my line at the same time and hit this. You're like,
And
oh
then,
wow.
And then pose.
And then pose.
you like
I gotta
talk
do
and
all
move?
that all at once. And they're like, all right, you guys got any pointers? So it was a tough adjustment, but experience-wise, not knowing, I was already in high school when it debuted in '93, so I was, obviously past that time. So I knew it as a kid show. I didn't know how big it was until I actually got on there, saw the kids coming on set. And then when they called me up to the office one day, I was like, oh no, I'm in trouble. And then they debuted this big box with my face and action figure. I'm like, oh, this is kind of a big deal. This is kind of a big deal. And then it just started taking off and realized it. And then I was so humble and realized what it was that I just accomplished. Like, we were saying earlier, there's not, how many Power Rangers are there? Not a whole lot. For every season for 20 years, that's a lot right there. But as a whole, it was very humbling. And to this day, to be able to sit here and talk to all you guys, see every one of you, be fans and everything, that is, excuse my language, but one hell of an experience.
Yeah.
hell yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Nice, dude. That's really cool.
Was it everyone's first main film gig,
Yeah.
or at least on that level,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was mine.
internationally airing, or big?
Yeah.
For show.
What's that?
Was it was that your first film gig, or no?
Not mine.
No, wasn't my first, but it was the first big one. But
Nice not to be a one-day
But it was a
shoot
big
and you're
one.
done with the job, go find another job. It's like to go back and back was nice.
For all
Yeah,
of
this
us,
was the first
it's-
job where I felt like I was an actor. I felt like I was an actor.
Yeah.
Like consistently being on set, creating a family with people, moving across the
It's-
world.
Definitely the first iconic show we've ever done.
yeah, I came from a theater background and professional training in the theater world, and then I had some film training, and So stepping onto an actual TV show set and stuff like that, it kind of legitimized all of my training. Like it made it feel all worth it, you know? And they threw me into the fire. I was jumping around and flipping around and getting blown up and stuff on the first day. So like, they didn't ease me into it. So it was challenging at first, and I would say it probably got easier as the season went on because there was less emotion involved in the farther down episodes for me. So acting experience-wise, very challenging at the beginning, a little easier at the end.
Nice.
It was scary. Yeah, it was pretty scary to be the lead in a television show like that you know is viewed worldwide. That was a big step.
And I think a lot of us probably feel like, not necessarily that we don't deserve it, but it's like we were all relatively unknowns when we started. So we're like, how can we be in a leading role? Like this is.
I was pretty unknown. I'm still pretty unknown.
Yeah. Most of us still are.
Thanks, man.
Great question.
I like that how you were saying something about how it became. He recognized that he was doing something whenever he got the box with his picture on it, and it was, you know, his action figure. That kind of reminds me of when I got my big box of fan mail all at one time.
yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't like you get one and then two. They like held that crap for months, and all of a sudden, oh, by the way, Merry Christmas. Here's a big box, and you look at it and you're like, wow, that's from everywhere. I literally sat down and read through all of them and tried to write them back. And what was it like last year? I was reading them again, and I would search their names on Facebook and try to find them. I was like, did you write me a letter a long time ago? Well, thank you. I tried to find them, like literally Facebook and Instagram, and I found a couple. It was cool. Yeah, it's cool.
I would go on to the fan sites.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, we lurk your fan blogs. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, and I'd never seen that before. I saw all these blogs and these forums, and they were talking about the character, and I decided to sort of chime in on one. And then just sort of reveal that, yes, I am Dan Southworth. And I got so much hate
Yeah.
reply for being phony and fake
Yeah.
and coming on. I just went, oh my God! And then I just deleted everything and went, oh my God, I'm gonna get fired. So it's funny, I was actually trying to get onto those blogs and respond and interact with you guys, but you guys hate replied me off.
My favorite thing is going on to some of the, what is it, Ranger
Board?
Board?
The forum, you
There's
mean?
a few, well, their Instagrams and their
Ranger Board was
Facebooks.
one, yeah.
Their Instagrams and their Facebooks, and there's different, like, there's like 3 main Ranger blogs, Ranger fan blogs. I like going on and, like, liking all the hateful shit about our season. Like, Megaforce sucks! And I'll, like it. And see if they're like, oh, I didn't mean that it, like, really sucks. It's just that it could have been better. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I see you. Just
No,
letting you know.
you should just, instead of just like it, you should go, explain yourself. ...
Or I'll be super sarcastic. I'll be like, totally, right? Like,
What the hell did you mean by that?
it was awful. It was just such a letdown. I'm like, well, you were great. I don't care. Like, it's just fun to see their
Nowadays-
knee-jerk reactions.
Welcome.
I'm sorry crashing this.
No,
Please,
it's all right.
crash it.
Hey guys.
We have a line of questions, so you're here at the right time.
Nice to meet you too, man. What's your name?
Nico.
Nico, Dan. Nice to
Thank you,
meet
Dan. Thank you. Hey guys.
Hi, my name is Ryan, and I'm from Connecticut. This is a more personal question for Jeff. How do you think Trent coped with feeling the weight of having to how he betrayed his friends the first time when he had to deal with on the side his father figure, Vizikov versus Jekyll and Hyde kind of scenario?
How do you think he coped with it? Oh man, not well. Clearly not well. You know, he was lashing out at his friends. Right? I would have probably personally done it differently, but Trent's cooler than me. I don't know how to answer that really. It's a hard one to answer because I don't have the answer for it. You know? Yeah. It's really good. The question was too good for me.
Yeah. That's what you know. You got a good question.
It's Nick's first time, so let's all give him a good welcome.
I don't know how to do this, so just coming in late and.
I'm going to be telling him all kinds of wrong things.
We've talked a lot of trash about you while you were gone, so
I
they're
knew
all
it.
prepared for you now.
Wait, so what season are you from?
I'm from season 16, Jungle Fury.
Jungle Fury.
That's it.
And you did come into the season later than the other 5 Rangers?
That's right. I came in as the last guy.
And what was that like? Like, had they already formed like a super tight friendship?
Yeah,
And-
yeah, they did. They had
Did
all
you-
bonded. They'd gone out and had fun together. And by the time I arrived, they're like, "We're over this." In terms of going out and doing new things.
Ask
I'm
him
like,
what he
guys,
borrowed.
Guys, come on, let's have fun and yeah.
Welcome to the
Karen's
club,
like really
buddy.
happy about this.
So everyone here is this all right? Okay, all right. Well, basically we're the rock stars who came in to spice things up. And,
Yes, right? Like I
that's
told
right.
you.
Just like I did right now. Yeah, that's right. You're welcome. That's it.
We also need to know what you borrowed from the set that never got returned.
What did I borrow from this? Ah, man, I walked home with most of my wardrobe, not this one. I had my shoes, my pants. I had they gave me these kick-ass boots that I still have. 10 years later, I've still got my amazing boots. They're like cowboy boots, but somehow they made me look really good in them. Cowboy boots and cargo pants. Go figure. Yeah.
I had to buy the other cast members' wardrobe from the wardrobe sale because my wardrobe was military. I couldn't very well walk around home in a paramilitary outfit.
Next question. So, since being a Sixth Ranger can be a lonely business.
Does that say Jerome?
Yes, Jerome Stone from season 5, Turbo.
Genius.
So, since being a Sixth Ranger can be lonely, if you could pick another Sixth Ranger to be a partner, much like Jem and Gemma, who would it be and why?
Jack Daniels. You asked.
Who would it be? Go. I got all
I
of
mean,
them. I don't need it. I don't need a raise.
So like I'm like a.
What was? I'm so sorry. The question was, who would I?
If you could add another Sixth Ranger to be like a partner.
Oh yeah, true. Hey, wasn't Steven Skyler a Sixth Ranger? I would partner up with him. I love
Why?
these guys, but it would be hilarious with me and him together, man.
Samurai code. Yes, me.
That's genius.
That is. Wow.
This guy should be a Sixth Ranger.
He's got proof right there.
Yeah, prove your work, I guess. Cheers. That's great. Thank
It's
you.
awesome.
Oh really?
That's rad.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's super rad. Zero Ranger.
Hey Matt.
Hi, Matt.
My name's Brian. I'm from Pennsylvania.
Hey Brian.
A lot of Pennsylvanians here today.
P.A.
So my question is for Cameron.
Okay.
I just want to let you know you have a beautiful speaking voice.
Huh.
And
What a good compliment.
I was wondering, like, at the end of this, like, could I meet up with you so you could, like, set up my voicemail?
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, that's thank you. That means a lot. And yeah, sure, I'll do your voice.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm sorry I missed your call, but
You're from England?
you leave a message.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Okay. So I wanted to know if you had to pass down your powers to any character, regular or not regular, which character would that be?
You.
I would pass my powers down to him because that was a cool question.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't
would
give my
have
powers
to him.
probably
Never
like
got
met up
powers.
with one of the female rangers, became married, and passed my powers down to a new Power Ranger child.
Yeah, my powers were too strong to pass on. It wouldn't be safe for anyone. It wasn't
Mine,
for me.
all mine, mine.
I think
Greedy.
so. Passing down would have to be somebody that came out. Yeah. No, I understand that, but that would mean I would have to pass it to somebody on a season after mine because it would be passing down. The only one with the mental capacity to handle it would probably be Dr. Kendall Morgan. You know, Claire Blackwelder, she's out there. I think she could handle it pretty well. She could do the pink and then all the gold, silver stuff. That's who I would pass it to.
Wait a minute, does this include the paycheck as well?
Are we selling our powers? Yeah, right. Was that good?
Wait, pass it down to the Green Ranger. I heard that. Which Green Ranger? Okay,
Oh,
yeah, he
Milo.
could use the powers. If you
Milo.
were talking about Tommy, I'll be like, he's already the strongest. Share those powers.
Did
She would
Dr.
be
K have a
badass
love
with-
interest?
Yeah, it was the Green Ranger. Dr. K, right? Did you just say that? The Green Ziggy. Yeah.
Ziggy.
Yeah. Well, he has power. He has powers.
All right. Next question.
Next question.
Hey, what's up, fam? I just wanted to know between all of your characters, who'd be the last one standing in a battle royale? My money's on.
In
my
real
money's on
life?
Trent.
You're gonna put us
Oh, you
against
gotta go
each
there.
other.
In real life or character form?
My money's on Trent.
Right.
Okay,
I think
okay,
we'll all
guys.
just beat
Let's-
each other
let's settle this easily. Round of applause. Starting over here. Go.
See.
Yeah.
Give me your pity applause.
It just gets louder and louder as it goes down.
All right.
There you go.
Okay.
get the point.
You guys can all decide for yourselves the answer to that.
There's Goldfinger.
That was all you.
Hi
Jan.
guys, my question is for Mike, Cameron, and now Nikolai. Nikolai, thank you for coming. My question is, all the other 6 Rangers on this table and others were the bad boy. You were the good boy, so
Yay.
how was that different coming in as you were the good guy?
That's a good question.
I mean, I was like, who's
that?
Revenge.
Is that for you? That question? Who's she asking? Who
I
you
guess
asking
I was
that
a
question?
good boy.
Cameron, me, and how was it being a good guy? It's yeah. You guys want to start? It's really good.
It wasn't so different for me because I've always played good guys. I literally got my first.
boring. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
ooh, it
I'm kidding.
kind
I'm
of
kidding.
was like.
I'm kidding.
I'd never gotten a. I just played my first villain like last year, so it was just kind of normal for me to just be decent. So it was kind of normal.
I didn't really. Oh, sorry, go on. No.
For me, I learned my lesson, and pretty much every character that I've played since has been the bad guy. Yeah. These eyebrows kicked in, and that's it. Like, yeah, that's right. So I've been pretty much bad every single project since.
All right.
That's awesome.
Next question. Fast.
If you guys could play any Marvel or DC character, who would you play?
Vladimir from Daredevil. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I like how you said that. You were like Venom.
Thanos has
Bane
how many
was cool.
Infinity Stones? 5? 6? Well, I have like 16 helmets on my chest. So.
All right.
I don't know.
Next
It's a
question,
fun
really
trope to
fast.
play with, but
Hi, my question is for Eric. The reason you're the only Quantum Ranger is because you don't need any other Quantum Rangers. You can do your own Forever Quantum.
He's
This is what I've been saying.
All right, next question. Hurry.
Where do you think your characters are today, and what do you think they're doing?
Right here in this chair, talking to you.
Striving to get the next job.
Owning a very cool hipster bar.
America owns his own pool hall and married to Shayla.
Saying that mine was 20 years ago, probably
Some-
walking with a cane.
Hi, my name is Mika, and I just wanted to tell you that I actually came from Finland just to the convention.
Finland.
Glad you came.
I wanted to tell Dan Southworth that Eric was the best Sixth Ranger.
Well, thank
and
you.
the Time Force was awesome.
All right.
I'm glad.
it's so fun to have.
You are the
opinions.
best.
Thank you very much. It's very nice.
Okay, my question is for the guy who played Orion the Silver Ranger. How'd you feel to wear all these other guys' helmets, and then at the end there was this giant war, and then all the Rangers came back to just like beat up all the bad guys, and then all the way after that they still made Power Rangers another Power Ranger season. How long do you think this is gonna go on for?
I love that.
Yeah, those are two great. So number one, how did it feel to wear all the hell? It's bulky. I can't move very well. That gold suit with the helmets on it, I can move my arms about that much. So it's not comfortable. It's not practical for fighting. And how they will keep making Power Rangers for as long as you people keep watching.
Yeah. Hey, wait, do me a favor. You gotta come over and give us a high five, man. You gotta come up and give us a high five. That was like so cool.
That's a rad question.
All right.
Can you jump up here, walk all the way down, and give fives to
There you
everybody?
go. Careful.
Oh, doing high five? Yeah.
Trip on a cable.
All right. Our last question comes from this guy who you've seen at all the other panels so far. With
Nice. Dedication.
Can you do all the Morphs? The Morphs.
Oh, can you do all the Morphs?
He's our morphin guy, morph question guy.
Well, wait.
Do we do it one at a time?
One at a
or-
time, yeah.
No, let's just do it all at once.
All at once, that's it. That's it.
All at once?
All right.
So you guys gotta count to 3, and on 3 we're all gonna go at the same time, all right?
On 3, so 1, 2, 3. Then
Yeah.
Yep, ready? All right. All right, everyone. Ready?
Everyone has to spell it out.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
White RPM, get in gear.
All right, everyone, and that has been our Shining Special Rangers panel. Give a big round of applause to all of our Special Rangers.
You guys are so
So
awesome.
much better than the other regular Rangers who have, just the boring ones at the beginning of the season. So much better than that.
Hey, for this weekend, you guys are part of the Power Ranger team, just so you know,
Just-
right? You guys know this.
Just to answer that one gentleman's question, Eric is on Mars in a space Winnebago.
All right.